sit-down interview on the campaign trail. Tonight, New York Governor Kathy Hochul speaks exclusively with our Tara Rosenblum in a Long Island diner about all things Vote 2022, including the sudden arrest and resignation of her former Lieutenant Governor, Brian Benjamin.
Governor, since we last sat down with you, it was about a year and a half ago, a political scandal has catapulted you to the state's top job. Now you're running for your first full term and you're dealing with another political crisis. Your running mate, Brian Benjamin, arrested April 12th. I want to know, what were the conversations like on April 13th between you and your team who vetted him?
Well, I spoke to the Lieutenant Governor within hours of him learning that he was under indictment, and we both agreed it was best for New Yorkers if he resigned from his position, which he has done. And as I go forward, yes, we will have a very different experience with our vetting. As people understand, we had a very compacted time frame. I found out, and the rest of the world did, that I would soon be governor within 2 weeks. Saw it on the news. I was still lieutenant governor, so all the vetting with the state police center was not under my jurisdiction. It occurred under the then existing administration. So we didn't have a large team, and so I don't make excuses. I take full responsibility, but information that has now surfaced, I assure you, had we known this, we would have made a different decision at that time.
Take me behind the curtain of your search for a new number two, because Brian Benjamin says he's not moving out of New York, and the Senate Democrats just said they're not changing the laws. So you've got limited options here, right? You can either pick someone who's only going to have a few months to serve, or you can partner up with one of your opponent's running mates. How seriously are you considering that option?
I'm getting this settled right now. I'm going to take the time I need to make the right decision, and that is my commitment to New Yorkers, while at the same time I am focused on the needs of New Yorkers first and foremost, and letting them know how successful and incredibly transformative the budget is that we just passed.
You made history when you picked Brian Benjamin as your lieutenant governor. Now there are top Latino activists who are calling on you to pick a Hispanic lawmaker downstate. So what's more important to you? Is it to continue to break barriers with your pick, or is it simply to stabilize the ticket?
I need to get the right person who shares my passion for public service and is willing to put in the long days and the hours that I did for over 7 years as lieutenant governor to go to every corner of the state. That has been my mode of operation as lieutenant governor, and I want someone who shares that commitment. And there's a lot of good, talented people. One thing from our last experience I know is that I won't be pressured into a decision any sooner than we're ready.
Who are your top contenders?
I'm not talking about it right now. There's a lot of people who've approached us who are interested, which I'm excited about. People know that we're going to be successful in the primary, then onward to November. We'll be successful there as well. And I don't say that with overconfidence. I say that based on my strong understanding of what New Yorkers are looking for. They want leadership that's as tough as it needs to be, but is also compassionate. And that's what I bring as the first woman governor to this position, and stopping all the drama. The people got sick and tired of all the fighting, the mayor, the governor, and the fighting with the legislature. That era is over.